George Mikan, who led the Minneapolis Lakers to 5 world championships in the post-war era. The franchise moved to L.A. in 1960 and waited 11 years before Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West brought them a banner to hang in the Forum. But it's Magic Johnson who's made the Los Angeles Lakers the #1 team of the 80s. His rookie year brought him his first championship ring and his first playoff MVP. In 1982, under new head coach Pat Riley, another banner and yet another playoff MVP for the Magic Man. In '85, Johnson gladly passed off MVP honors to the team's elder statesman in favor of regaining the title. And last year, the Lakers captured their 4th championship of the 80s, along with a 3rd playoff MVP for the Magic Man. On that winning night, Pat Riley guaranteed that his team would be the first in 19 years to repeat as world champion. Starting tonight, he must deliver.
TBS Sports presents the NBA Playoffs, America's game.
Atlanta won by 3 over Milwaukee. Got a heck of a scare. Boston up by 2 at halftime, won by 20 over the Knicks. So each game 1 has gone as expected. They're going to give the ball to San Antonio. Same officials we had last night, Mike Mathis and Jess Kersey, and they'd start the game the same way, a stolen tip. Here's Robertson. Brakowski with Anderson, banks it up, no good. Magic on the move. Byron Scott. In and out. They battle for the rebound. Foul on Kurt Rambis, I think.
Rambis was over the top. The one thing that San Antonio will have to do a good job of tonight, and that is stopping the basketball. That's been a problem for them the entire season, and whenever teams have been in transition against them, that's where they've been hurt the most.
Alvin Robertson. Brakowski up top. Kareem plays him. Sunvol can't handle the pass. Here comes Byron Scott. He's got Kareem with it. 2-0.
Well, if that's the kind of night it's going to be with Kareem on the other end of the fast break, then you know the Lakers are going to have an easy time of it. Robertson inside.
That won't go. Rambis the rebound, finds Magic in the middle of the floor. He lost it out of bounds. It was touched by the Spurs, and it will be inbounded on the end line by the Lakers. We've played 50 seconds of quarter number 1. For the ladies watching, in the interest of equal time, Jack Nicholson is here, and we'll get a shot of him for you. Byron Scott has his first basket. It's 4-0. There's Mr. Nicholson. Fairness is our motto. Mike Mitchell, high arcing jump shot, a clunker. Robertson got it over Kareem.
Well, the thing you're always going to have to like about Alvin Robertson is that he never stops trying. He competes, and he'll try to keep him close, but it's going to be a tough game for the team in black.
Worthy misses. Rebound deflects out. Byron Scott loses it, gets it back, has it stripped away. Robertson with it to Sunvol. Sunvol stops, thinks about it, gets Mitchell the open jumper. In and out. Kareem the rebound. He's hit as he unloads that pass. Brakowski picks up his first. Brakowski out of Penn State.
Well, Mitchell is a good perimeter shooter from about 15 in, and Sunvol is probably better than that from 18 out. And I know Sunvol said if you were going to miss that, I would have probably shot it myself because he was wide open. But right now, San Antonio is struggling at the offensive end.
Kareem on the baseline. They double him, but he thought about the skyhook, deflected out of bounds by Mike Mitchell. They inbound with 10 on the shot clock.
In that situation, what the Lakers normally do is have someone cut to the hoop. No one was there, but they get a deflection. Kareem working on his own.
Shannon air ball, and the rebound is deflected out of bounds and will belong to the Lakers. Always good to be here in Los Angeles and see the Laker girls
among other things.
And the players. The rebound to Sunvold on a deflection. He's up the left wing. Mitchell from about 21, shot at 22. Mike got his own rebound. Kareem blocked that. It's knocked out of bounds. Foul Burkowski, his second, I think. Or did they call a foul? Yes.
Burkowski has picked up his second personal foul, so that's going to get Peter Goodmanson in the game very early. And certainly there's a different type of player coming in the game. More of a low post player. They could bring Burkowski out high. Sometimes he'll put it on the floor, surprise the defense, and get inside. Goodmanson, more of a turnaround jump shooter.
He bears a striking facial resemblance to Sven Nader, former NBA and ABA standout. Anderson comes out of there with the ball. Neither team playing very well early. The drive won't go, and the Lakers head the other way with Magic down the freeway. He goes to the deck, no whistle, and they just give the ball to San Antonio. 4-2 Los Angeles, and we've played nearly 3 minutes. Well, it's close to this point.
Well, what we've seen is a lot of adrenaline flowing, teams just missing shots. San Antonio's had a couple inside. Mitchell has been really struggling here early. Worthy can't hang on to that one, and San Antonio comes back the other way.
This is not a pretty sight to this point. 4-4 Sunville. Well, you can't get any closer than this. Tied at 4. 8:52 left, first quarter. Byron Scott muscles his way in, misses, draws the foul, shoots 2.
But this happens sometimes in the playoffs where both teams are keyed up really to get off to good starts, and they try too hard, and they try perhaps to do a little bit too much, and you don't get much done. And if you're Bob Weiss at this point, you got to be happy that you haven't had that good a shooting game, and you're in the.
So here come the Spurs with Alvin Robertson in control. More playoff action tomorrow. Bob Neal, Rick Barry will be down Sun Bowl connects.
Now, Sun Bowl can shoot it, and he's really good at popping out and taking that quick jump shot, so the Lakers are going to have to get to him to shut down some of that perimeter game.
6-6 our score. Neal and Barry will be in Detroit, where Washington plays at 8:05. Byron Scott is hot. He's got 6. 8-6 the score. Edmondson set a heck of a pick on Magic. But Sunville throws it away. Scott has Worthy with it. Whoops. The Lakers lose it out of bounds. Well, they're having an awful time getting going.
Well, it's the easy conversion that they're mishitting on, but Scott did the right thing. He was waiting for one of the best finishers in the NBA and just didn't get the ball in a place where he could handle it.
So the Spurs can tie it up with 7:55 left in the quarter. Kareem knocked that out of bounds. Goodmanson is a big one, 7'2", 265-pounder. He's out of the University of Washington. Robertson won't go. Rambus the rebound. Here comes Magic. Magic Johnson. That's in and out. Rebound Mike Mitchell. San Antonio heads up the floor. Robertson. Sunvold, a 2-point attempt. No. Rebound. You don't see that every day, do you?
Not on the rebound, you don't.
And a jump ball will be the result.
2 Spurs knocked it up there. Greg Anderson and Peter Goodmanson trying to get it.
Kareem and Goodmanson will jump it. 7.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Goodmanson conceded it to Kareem. This is like being at a PGA tournament. It's so quiet in the corner.
Well, you know, they're waiting for showtime and something to erupt. Kareem gets an offensive foul trying to work on the left hand, and they haven't seen it yet. The Lakers have had breaking opportunities. None of them they've been able to cash in with anything spectacular. So right now they've got a tough ball game.
John Sunvold up the floor. 8-6 Los Angeles. 7:10 left in the quarter. Foul Kareem, his second. A hand check.
Kareem has got to ask himself why in that situation. Goodmanson surprised him and put the ball on the floor about 18 feet away, and he just reached out and grabbed him. An easy call that gets him out of the ball game. Michael Thompson in. So both starting centers are down with 2 fouls. Now that's Mitchell's spot game, replacing Mike Mitchell. They go to a trap. And the best trap buster in the NBA, Magic Johnson, handles it for the Lakers.
Against an outstanding defensive player, Alvin Robertson. Worthy knocked away by Barry. Here comes Sunvol. Eddie Neely is in the game as well for the San Antonio team. Robertson goes base, hangs in the air, and got it. Nice shot. His second basket, and the game is tied at 8. They're getting a little restless here in Los Angeles.
Well, they came for a massacre of some type as Scott goes in. Now, Scott has been really the strongest offensive weapon the Lakers have had tonight. He's got 8 with a chance to work on 9. And the backcourts have really accounted for all of the scoring in this ball game so far.
Here's another look.
Well, the area that I think Scott has really improved this year is taking the ball to the basket. And in the past, he would have settled for that outside jumper as he popped off the screen, put some pressure on the defense. Now he has a chance to shoot free throws.
He has 9 of their 11 points. Great story on him in the LA Times today. Sunvol, a good look to Cadillac Anderson out of Houston, and he drills it.
You know, San Antonio is much like the Cleveland Cavaliers were a year ago, with some really fine young talent that will be better in the future, and they have to really pay the price for it right now, but this is going to be one of the tough teams in the future.
You baseball fans, Jim Lampley just told us that in the 5th, Baltimore was leading tonight 3-0. Worthy misses. Michael Thompson. 13-10 Lakers. 5:35 left in the quarter. Steve Jones, Skip Carey with you from the Forum in Los Angeles, and a whistle. And a holding foul on Byron Scott. Once again, we remind you that Bob Neal, Rick Barry will be at the Silverdome tomorrow night, 8:05 Eastern Time. Washington trying to even their series with the Pistons. They held up to 38 points in the first half last night, but could only manage 42 of their own. 8:05 Eastern Time tomorrow. Robertson into the lane, backs it up and in again.
And you mean to tell me you don't like that guy? See how he's just working it there. He's going to keep him in the ball game.
Well, Robertson, he's terrific. And he plays hard every night, despite the fact he's on a team that finished 20 games under 500, and that's hard to do. For 3, Scott. He's doing it. He's got 12 already. Lakers by 4, their biggest lead, 16-12. Neely finds Robertson again. Not this time. Tipped up and in. They won't count it. Offensive foul on Neely.
Well, they're going to call that one on Walter Berry coming over the top. Berry gives Mike Mathis a strange look, but he was right there at the basket.
Yeah, I was in air. Take the foul away from Neely and give it to Berry, as Steve so. How can anyone be so accurate in baseball and basketball? Expertise and drive as poorly as you do. You get lost every.
The law of compensation.
I guess it is. Baltimore is now up 7-0 in the 8th, so it looks like their drought is over. How are the Braves doing? He said, hopefully. Johnson made them both. 18-12 with 4:50 left in the quarter.
With AC Green on the floor, the Lakers get a little bit more active defensively. Tough shot from Barry, but those are always the ones that go in for Mr. B.
Barry out of St. John's, coming off the bench and having a good year, averaging 17 points a game. Magic. AC Green, he walks.
When AC Green begins to take that shot and make it, then the Lakers again move up another level. That is the one area in which he seems to lack a lot of confidence.
Whoops. Robertson recovers it. Barry against Worthy, backs him in. Beats the double team, jumps and misses. Misses the tip. But a foul against Los Angeles. Green called for the foul.
Walter Berry is one of those players with just that net.
And the Spurs hanging tough. It's 18-16. The teams have settled down a little bit. They're playing much better basketball. Well, spoke too soon. Green threw it away. Anderson dribbled it out of bounds. Maybe they're not playing that much better, and Los Angeles gets it back. 4 minutes left in the first quarter.
This is entertaining. It's close so far. This is better than what we anticipated at this point in the ball game.
You're a very positive person. The inbounds pass to Green. Magic posts up against the double team intended for Michael Thompson. A 3-on-1. Barry will take it himself. No problem. He's got 6. Great pass. Robertson. Neely gets the lead. And just like that, San Antonio has the lead. That's 11 turnovers in the game already for the Lakers. That's amazing. That's almost 2 a minute.
Well, San Antonio hopes that it continues at this rate. If you're the Lakers, what you do is throw the ball to Byron Scott. He's been on fire, worthy, right at the basket.
His first points. 20-20 is the score with 3:12 left in the quarter. Anderson, Roberts, big battle.
Neely.
Good for them. They're playing hard, the Spurs are. And they have the lead again with 2:50 left first quarter.
Well, at least they won you over here in the early part of the ball game. Worthy working against Barry, who would have a tough time stopping him. They get it back out to AC Green.
He knew that one was good. He was on his way down the floor as soon as he let it fly. We're tied at 22. 2:33 left in the quarter. Robertson checked by Magic. Great pass. Walter Barry by himself.
Now, how long has Barry been in? Maybe 4 minutes or less than that. He's got 8 points. So one thing he does, he'll find a way to get that ball in the hoop.
Magic Johnson down the floor. Magic doesn't have a field goal yet. And to that end, they surprised Michael Thompson with it. AC Green saves it. Misses it. Thompson. His second basket, both on offensive rebounds. We're tied at 24. We enter the 2-minute period.
Now, the Lakers haven't had the defensive pressure I thought they would bring with that smaller unit as Sunvol strikes from the outside again. So they haven't had that ball pressure that they'd like. And San Antonio's been able to run their offense and get some good results.
To that end, Michael Cooper getting ready to check in for the Lakers. One of the better defensive players in all of basketball. Byron Scott finally missed one. Neely the rebound. He's played well. Sunvold with Robertson. He blows by Magic.
Well, there's something wrong here. The team in black is playing like the team in yellow, and they are running them.
He's so afraid of the Lakers. He says they have a great half-court game defense, so we're going to run right at him.
Well, the Lakers will give up some cheap hoops, but, you know, they over the course of a 48-minute game, they will find a way to shut you down. Thompson inside. Green with the rebound.
That won't go, and Neely, who's done a terrific job with the next rebound. Ahead to Barry. Magic knocks that away. Barry gets it back. Byron Scott steals. Scott 3-on-1 against Neely to Worthy. Beautifully done. Spurs by 2 and with the ball 28-26. You see the time remaining in a very competitive first quarter.
Well, Scott has been the story for the Los Angeles Lakers here offensively and defensively as San Antonio works for the Cadillac, Greg Anderson.
His jumper won't go. The tip won't go. Michael Thompson the rebound. Lakers can tie it. There are now 16 on the shot clock. You see the time remaining in the quarter.
Right there,
almost walked.
Again, he turned down that 15-footer. Now, that's a free throw, and it's a shot he has to take. Try to get a little bit too close. Robertson knocks it away for a save.
Spurs want to talk it over there.
And they're able to get some production out of their bench, and they've done a good job of staying active. Ricky Wilson is in the ball game. They get a little bit smaller. Hopefully, they think a little bit quicker.
Wilson out of George Mason. Played much of the year in the CBA, where he had a very, very productive year. And he comes in firing and missing. The ball went off Green. Wilson got away with a push there. 2 seconds left in the period. Neely will inbound. Robertson will get a three-pointer at the buzzer. He missed it. The Spurs have the lead after 1, and they're playing hard. 28-26 our score. We'll return after this. A guy who might challenge it is going to be a Spur either next year or probably 2 years down the road. That, of course, David Robinson, the kid serving his tour in the Navy now from the Naval Academy.
Lakers turn it over. Barry.
That's amazing. He got it right back and put it away.
That's Barry at his best. You know, he'll miss a shot, he'll chase it, and the Lakers right now looking for some offensive continuity.
Michael Cooper finds Michael Thompson. Rebound, Walter Berry. Ricky Wilson brings it up the floor. San Antonio by 4. Kareem got a piece of that. It would have been his 3rd foul had he gotten the arm. Byron Scott got his own rebound. Dribbles into a mess. Can't get out of it. Neely has gotten every loose ball. Frank Rakowski up the floor. 13 Laker turnovers in the game.
Well, you know, it's amazing how quickly the fans can turn on you, and even here at the Forum, when the Lakers, we have great individuals, and now the fans are yelling team ball, and Alvin Robertson continues to just stay active. A good pass. Now he has a chance for a 3-point play.
And he can give his team a 7-point lead. Since the playoff format went to 16 teams back in 1984, the Lakers are 12-0 in first-round games. They trail here by 6. And a holding foul on Wilson.
Well, of the two teams, and you'd say which has done the better job of pressuring the basketball, to this point it has been the San Antonio Spurs. They have forced the turnovers, and they have gotten themselves in a competitive posture right now where they have control of the game. With Magic Johnson on the bench, they look into Kareem.
That was way off the mark. Barry saves it ahead to Robertson. His pass to Burkowski. He saves that. Barry walked.
And just an extra step to get to that dunk. But again, the quick spin by Walter Barry. You know, everyone says he's ultra left-handed, which he is, but he can come back to his right for a quick moment.
Michael Cooper up the floor. AC Green ready to provide a screen if needed. 10:15 remaining in the first half. Kareem against Neely, a much smaller man. Blocked by Barry. Kareem gets it back, shoots it the other way. His second hoop of the night.
Left hand, yes. Right hand, never.
Burkowski drills it at the other end. His first points. Spurs are really playing well. No two ways about it. After a slow start. AC Green pops the jumper. His second hoop. They've both been jump shot. Magic about to return. Burkowski against Kareem. Left it short. Michael Thompson has it knocked away, but Byron Scott is there. Scott to Cooper. Bounce pass AC Green. Deflected away off Neely. Belongs still to the Lakers, or it would have been their 14th turnover.
All year long, the problem that San Antonio has been getting back on the break. Tonight, they've done a better job of getting back and having some people there. The Lakers haven't converted like they'd like, but at least San Antonio's in the defensive position.
Magic with the inbounds pass. They go to Kareem. For Michael Thompson, he's held. Walter Berry got it. Berry's second foul. Green triggers it in. Burkowski checks Michael Thompson. Robertson against Cooper. Magic played by Wilson. Beats him. Misses the hook shot. Kareem with a rebound and a foul.
Well, give Michael Thompson an assist for that. He kept the ball alive. It bounced into Kareem's hands. He picks up the foul against Ed Neely. And Neely was really very effective in the short period of time he was there. Magic Johnson going for his sky hook, and it's off the mark. Now watch Thompson just tip it right there. Kareem gets it back. Neely gets a piece of him.
Burkowski works against Michael Thompson, who blocks his shot, takes it out of the air. Ahead to Magic. It's 3-on-3. Kareem from Magic. And it looks like maybe the Lakers just left a wake-up call. They're starting to play a little better. Timeout, San Antonio. 7.
Laker fast break, and whenever the ball's in his hand, everyone is looking for a spot to get free because they know that Magic will find him. Kareem just post up down on the baseline, right over the top. And with Magic, it has been magical here at the Forum, and without, stormy weather.
But speaking of stormy weather, that's what happened to the Braves tonight. They were rained out in Philadelphia. Magic off to Michael Cooper. Cooper from Magic. 9 in a row for the Lakers. At the conclusion of tonight's game, Steve will be selecting the Miller Lite player of the game. I'm turning it back over to him 100% tonight.
Al, I don't know. Before the night is over, as Kareem blocks that shot, you might have a thought or two that you want to add.
Only if you promise not to get upset. Brakowski inbound.
Better defensive pressure by the Lakers. Cooper knocks it off of one of San Antonio Spurs. Lakers looking for 11 with this possession.
They lead by 3, 37-34, 8:08 left first half. Craig Sager will have all the other NBA news for you at halftime. Skyhook, 11 in a row. Kareem has 11, 9 in the quarter. And he blocks another shot. And Magic saved it. That's 3 blocks. The ball was on the line. But he has taken a sip from the fountain of youth tonight.
Well, they have said all year long that Kareem would be there when they needed him. Ricky Wilson challenging Kareem in the middle and sees that one fly away. San Antonio returns Walter Berry to their lineup. Shot clock now at 5.
Good pass. Brakowski blocked Michael Thompson, but he had to foul. And a 2-shot opportunity. Kevin Clancy of the Laker front office staff looking in. He has business in Chicago tonight, attending a bachelor party and watching a basketball game. Somewhat unusual.
It's a strange combination.
We hope that they enjoy it nonetheless. He is tough. He's got 12. Lakers by 2, 39-37. Skyhook, not this time. Rebound Anderson. Outlet Robertson. He's got Sunvold. Deflected away and out of bounds. Kareem got back and lost that play up.
Well, Cooper was there trying to make his favorite play. Well, he turns his back and then comes very quickly across to make the block. And Sunvold, who's aware of that, just lost control of the ball.
Brakowski. Kareem again, I think, got it. Sunvold for 3, doesn't get any. Rebound. Cooper had it, now controls it. Kareem in close from Magic.
With the small lineup that they've had, Kareem has been able to come in and have a field day. They've gotten in the ball right at the heart of the basket. He's doing big business. 11 in the period.
13 in the game. Walter Berry on the wing. Kareem again. Jump ball. Oh, what a night the big guys having, Steve.
Well, somebody said take it to Kareem, and you'll see him come from the rear. There are all kinds of Lakers trying to get there, but Thompson and Kareem both get to the ball at just about the same time, but there's no mistaking who blocked the last one against Walter Berry.
Ball was incorrectly tossed. The officials hate this. Mike Mathis tries it again.
Well, they come up with the new rule. They don't have to throw it out.
Alvin Robertson. They could go to a possession thing like the colleges did.
No, that's terrible.
I don't like that either. Plus, you can honestly say the official louses up when the other official makes him toss it again. That's fun. 2 shots for Magic. Alvin Robertson called for the foul. He's upset about that. And for Magic, who still does not have a field goal. We've reached the midway point in the second period. 42-39, Los Angeles.
Now right here, Brakowski he should really try to take advantage of Kareem having him out high.
Anderson misses, gets another shot at it. Magic tied him up again.
credit both teams. Credit a good offensive effort by Anderson to get back to his own miss, and then good reaction defensively by Magic Johnson to get in and tie him up. Thompson, who had a good stretch for the Lakers, out of the ball game. James Worthy replaces him.
Worthy averaged 26 points a game against the Spurs in the regular season. He's been held to 4 tonight.
Well, Worthy's one of those players that can explode for 15 or 20 in a period, so certainly he's capable of getting those numbers. The game is fast enough for him to get in and finish a lot of easy plays.
Missed a shot, shoots 2. 34-39 with 5:35. John Sunvold up the floor. They go to their press to the Lakers.
Again, when a team presses, rather than volleyball it back and forth, you've got to attack the pressure so that you don't end up with a perimeter shot. They come to Anderson, and he's going to get a foul against Kareem, and that will be his 3rd.
Looked like it might have been a walk, but Mike Memphis spotted a foul. So Kareem will go out, and we'll see no more of him in this half, and Michael Thompson
shoot free throws, but he's going to be a player.
Magic Johnson up the floor. Worthy the open jump, and he drew. They zipped it around the perimeter, and Worthy buried it from about 15 on the baseline. Lakers' biggest lead, 7 points. Walter Berry with it against Worthy. 4:50 left in the half. Berry, no. Knocked out of bounds. Belongs to the Spurs. Michael Thompson touched it in. Frank Rakowski will be the trigger man from the baseline. We mentioned Detroit and Washington from the Silverdome tomorrow night, 8:05 on TBS. On Tuesday, we'll have another doubleheader for you. Rakowski with a hook shot.
Rakowski is much improved. No one thought that he would really be able to give the kind of performance he's had all season long. Nice little jump hook from him.
Tuesday, we'll have Chicago at Cleveland, Denver at Seattle. Nice pass from Magic, and A.C. Green converts it. 48-41 with 4:12. Robertson went with the left hand, couldn't buy it. 3-on-2, Magic, AC. Yes. Lakers by 9, their biggest lead. 50-41.
That time no one got back and stopped the basketball. That allowed Johnson free reign, and he was right at the basket. Turning an offensive foul against Rakowski. A pretty good shot on Michael Cooper.
3 on Rakowski.
Well, you'll see the shot that Cooper takes right there. And the elbow comes out, and then the little tug.
So the Lakers can get into double figures as far as their lead is concerned. San Antonio has only 13 points in the quarter. Eddie Neely returns to the game for the Spurs. Worthy. Whoops. Robertson is going to get a layup.
Tremendous quickness and anticipation in the passing lane, and then to stay after a deflected ball. Alvin Robertson has really gotten himself off to a good start. The Lakers want a timeout.
And they get one with 3:17 remaining in the first half. Lakers lead it by 7, and we will return to the Forum.
As you look through the eyes of James Worthy, you never spot the cat-like quick Alvin Robertson, the cross-court pass, and there's Robertson. Now watch, he'll beat Magic Johnson to the ball and then pick it, scoop it up, take it in. The crowd wanted to travel. Hammers it home with 2 hands. He's got 16 points in the first half of play, 8 in both periods.
And the Lakers inbound as play resumes. They lead by 7. 9 is their biggest margin.
Now Worthy's got a smaller Sun Bowl on him, decides to give it up to Thompson, but he could have just turned around and shot that one over John Sunvolt.
Again a 9-point lead, 52-43. Again the Lakers show trap. And they don't really attack it, do they?
Now they've just been content to throw it around the perimeter, and that means against the shot clock they'll end up taking a perimeter jumper. Line drive by Robertson is good.
Worthy gets the layup. He has 10. Lakers clicking now. San Antonio trying to stay in it. They're down by 9.
Well, the old wound of San Antonio has been reopened in the sense that they just have not been able to stop the ball at the offensive end. They were doing a good job early.
Robertson against Cooper. Not this time. When it all gets perimeter, you run into trouble in this league. Cooper, a set shot for 3. No, but there's Worthy. Great pass. Magic the layup.
Well, Cooper has been trying to bring back his offensive game, so this would be a good series for him to throw up a few three-pointers and a few perimeter shots to see if they could get anything going. We got a 20-second timeout from San Antonio.
And that gives us a chance to remind you once again that it's Washington at Detroit at 8:05 tomorrow. Then on Tuesday we'll have Chicago at Cleveland at 8:05, followed by Denver at Seattle. That will be at, with knowledge of forethought. It wasn't an ad lib. He very carefully planned that statement that he made. Whether they can do it or not, well, that's why they play the game.
Well, they're counting down now. They said 15 games to the championship as Greg Anderson gets an offensive foul. You know, you always say in sports you play them one game at a time, and the Lakers don't want to look past the San Antonio Spurs tonight.
Worthy, Neely the rebound. He does a good job on the glass. Not much of an offensive player, but hard work. Didn't he double dribble? I think he did.
Only you saw it.
10 on the shot clock. Sunvold for 2. Tip won't go.
Neely was there to keep it alive, and Anderson finished it.
He has 4. 56-47 is our score. Jesse Kersey has spotted a foul against
Alvin Robertson. Now that hurt San Antonio. That's his 3rd, so he's going to come. He's going to have to come out of the ball game, and Ricky Wilson will replace him. Now San Antonio would love to have.
So it's still 56-47. We have 52 seconds left in the half. Anderson rejected by Michael Thompson. 3 on 3. Cooper, Magic. So Magic has been on the receiving end a couple of times tonight, as well as dishing them out. Again, an 11-point lead, matching their biggest.
The ball pressure has really increased for the Lakers, and they've made some tough tries come out of the hands of San Antonio, and that produces another fast break.
4 on 2, and another layup. Boy, they can dish it, can't they? Worthy with 12 at 60-47. It's been all Los Angeles the last 7 minutes. The Spurs will play for the final shot.
Walter Berry working. Cooper gets a piece of him on the drive in, so he'll get to the line with 4 seconds left in the period.
You mind doing these 4 minutes?
4 seconds.
The ladies are headed for the these. He's 5 out of 6 on the night. Worthy got it away and missed it at the buzzer. We're at halftime in the Forum, and after a slow start, the Lakers appear to be getting on the track. But San Antonio's still in the ballgame. At halftime, your score: Los Angeles 60, San Antonio 49.
Seattle Sonics in the opening series. These two teams are going right at it. John Elway from the Denver Broncos in the stand to watch. Sedell Threet knocked the ball away, got it back, went in for the layup. Seattle took a 2-point lead. Denver came back. Great passing, bringing it back out front. Jay Vincent gets the shot from inside the free throw line. Denver up by 3. But Denver, who led the league in scoring, also the fewest turnovers, uncharacteristically making several mistakes. Xavier McDaniel gets the ball from Dale Ellis, goes in for the layup, and Seattle is leading 105-102. We have 6.5 minutes to play in that game. The Sonics trying to win on the road at Denver. Milwaukee and Atlanta, this was a close game. The Hawks finally took control in the fourth quarter. Randy Whitman to Dominique Wilkins. Wilkins and Whitman each had 18 points in the second half, but Milwaukee had the lead. Ricky Pierce scored to make it 101-100. Then late in the game, Randy Whitman took over. Nobody boxes him out on this one. Gets the offensive rebound, tips it in. The Hawks go up by 3. It was still a 3-point game, but very close. Time running down on the shot clock. Whitman with confidence from the baseline put it up and in. That sealed the victory. The Hawks win at 110-107.
It's being laid by the NBA. Expansion rings in the air, providing cities like Orlando its first taste of the professional game. Recently, scouts, general managers, and even a chalkboard-toting Don Nelson came to Central Florida to review the fresh talent on hand at the Orlando All-Star Classic.
Let's go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Here, young men look to impress those who controlled their future, while Orlando looked to impress the basketball community at large.
We saw a great future for this tournament. I guess we sensed there was a synergy between what we will be doing in the NBA and this whole college all-star format, and what these players will be doing in the league in a few years. And we could see this as a great educational tool, a building tool for the fans of this area.
Teams were looking to uncover a diamond in the rough, much as Scottie Pippen was in 1987.
I just didn't have the opportunity to go to a bigger school, and just through being at the camps and doing well that I was able to move into the top of the draft.
And keep on wishing.
Pippen's impressive work during spring All-Star games propelled him into the 5th pick of the NBA draft. A year later, teams are once again giving a thorough examination of athletes who may be short on press releases, but long on ability.
Mitch Richmond will be a star in the NBA. He carried Kansas State. He can defend. He can handle the ball. He's an excellent shooter. He's a great individual. Where will he go? If he went 5th, it wouldn't surprise me. He's a very good basketball player, and he's going to help a team, and he'll be a star someday.
Most of the projected lottery picks, however, were absent, except for one conspicuous performer.
I think that you have a problem anytime when you're averaging 36 points a game. People just label you as a gunner or just a shooter, and I wanted to get rid of that stereotype or whatever by proving myself here that I'm capable of playing defense, I'm capable of passing, and I think I've proven myself that I'm capable of doing other things on the court.
You see Hershey Hawkins, who can run, pass, shoot, dribble, defend. You're going to say, well, here these other people aren't here. They're question marks. They're a long-range project. Hershey Hawkins can start for me. I'm going to take Hershey Hawkins.
And for the rest of the NBA's decision makers, draft day quickly approaches.
Draft day is Tuesday, June 28th.
Here. Kurt Rambis back in the game, handles the ball. 60-49, that's our score. Lakers on top.
Well, what the Lakers would like to do at the top of this period is maintain their aggressiveness and put the San Antonio Spurs away, and Worthy comes out at the top with a jump shot.
He has 14.
Now what San Antonio's got to do at their offensive end is regain some offensive continuity, get themselves some cheap baskets, and get back into it. Good drive, Robertson.
And a foul, score it. Robertson has 20, leads all scorers in the game.
You know, in the past, the knock against Alvin Robertson was at this point in the season, his tank was empty. He had played so hard and so strong early in the season, he didn't have much left. And he's done a lot this year to correct that. He's finished strong, and he's having a strong ball game tonight.
Byron Scott picked up his 3rd foul. Robertson converts the 3-point play, has 21. 62-52 the score. We'll get you a Denver-Seattle final as soon as we have it.
Well, if you allow Kareem to have that kind of free reign, it's going to end up hurting you. Scott with the offensive rebound and the shot.
That's his first basket since that red-hot first quarter. He has 14. Mike Mitchell back in the game. Mitchell was pointless in the first half.
you know, Mitchell's a post-up player. They find Brakowski inside. Nice feed from Robertson, and he never really got the ball in there.
And Robertson with a steal and another basket. He's got 23, and just like that, it's an 8-point game.
But again, you can see the value of Robertson. He's everywhere, and he just never relaxes and makes it hard for the defense. Rebound, Anderson.
Robertson now has 5 steals to go with those 23 points.
Now this is Mitchell's game right in here, when he can get in there, but he still can't get anything done.
Lakers starting slowly here as they did in the first quarter. Rambis, good pass from Magic, and an easy layup.
Easy, 4 corners. The glass and then a couple of sides of the window.
It should have been an easy layup. It was a layup. 66-56. Sunvold. Rambis slaps at it, can't get it.
Now Sunvold right here should at least get himself a shot with the bigger man on him. They drop it inside to Brakowski and get the 4th personal foul against Kareem.
That could be a big factor in the game. Here's number 5 for Robertson.
The thing you can't do is go to sleep on the inbounds pass. And again, Robertson is just cat-like quick, and he will get into the passing lane and make something happen. A good play by him for San Antonio.
Kareem out. Michael Thompson, who's played so well, checks in for the Lakers. Worthy the rebound. For Magic. For Rambis. You got to hustle back, and that time San Antonio didn't, and it cost him. They're down by 12 again, 68-56.
Well, that's been their heel, their Achilles heel all year long, and they have not been able to stop the opposition, particularly in transition.
Mike Mitchell will inbound it. That's knocked away. Michael Thompson, great pass. Rambis with Byron Scott takes it himself. He has 6 straight points, and the Spurs call timeout. 9:03 remaining.
He's strongest right now, but he certainly tough there. Jordan goes in for a dunk, and he jams it over J.B. Carroll.
Another Gatorade slam dunk.
They are down by 14.
The Lakers are showing some crap, and again, San Antonio's taken a lot of time to set up against it, and they'll have to come from the outside, and his shot clock is now at 5. Well, maybe not.
Tough break for Robertson. San Antonio gets it again.
In the period, they've scored 7 points. Robertson has gotten 5 of those, so he has been the offensive story for them tonight.
Sunvold fumbles, gets it back. Score it, and a foul on Magic. Sunvold has 8. Magic Johnson picks up the foul.
Well, Johnny Dawkins is in Missouri, huh?
That's about it. Rambis to the front court. Can't unload. Now he does. Magic checked by Robertson. They look to Rambis, and he gets another one. Rambis has 8 points, all in the quarter. 72-59. 8 minutes left in the period.
They'll be asking soon for a saliva test on Rambis. They want to know who that guy is scoring like this.
Brakowski, nice move on the baseline. He has 8. Whoops. Where they double dribbled the ball. That's a couple of times that's happened to him tonight.
Wanted to finish before he got to the basket. Dawkins in the ball game. Sunvold will come out, so you get a chance of the darting quickness that San Antonio's backcourt can exhibit with Dawkins and Robertson out there on the floor at the same time.
And Sunvold is hurting, and they go to work on him across the way. Trainer John Anderson of the Spurs. Dawkins looks like Dr. Strangelove out there with that glove on. Agent took a hike, and the ball goes back to Los Angeles.
Well, they were trying to get Neely in the ball game, said he wasn't in the box, so they have to wait till the next dead ball. Los Angeles Lakers work with an 11-point advantage.
Byron Scott misses. Michael Thompson continues his good work. That's 10 rebounds. Ramba's had another layup, and he gets it anyway on a foul.
Is that Kurt Rambis or not? That was with the left hand that time on a slick pass inside from Magic Johnson. Looked like it was almost going to get away from the Los Angeles Lakers and Kurt Rambis, but finally they get a hold of it, and you'll see what Johnson saw. A couple of guys in yellow shirts on the other side, and there's Kurt Rambis with the left hand.
He's got an 11-point quarter work. 75-61. Again, the Lakers by 14. They go to their track.
One thing we know, Rambis knows his range. They've all been layups.
That's right. That's what you want to shoot at all times if you can. Another outside jump shot. Dawkins misses. Michael Thompson, number 11. By Scott. Nope. Mitchell blocked by Michael Thompson. Down to the deck go he and Robertson. Everybody's okay.
Well, nobody's told Alvin Robertson that they are not supposed to win this ball game. He has been all over the place. A good hustling effort just trying to keep that ball alive after the Thompson block.
His fourth of the game to go with those 11 rebounds. And 6 points. What's going on here? Rambis with a 13-point quarter. 77-61. Boy, it's got to be a thrill for him. He's not known as a scorer at all.
Well, he's got 13 of the Lakers, 17 in the period. And again, if you don't guard your man and Magic Johnson has the basketball, bad things can happen to you. And here comes Rambis unguarded and with the left hand again.
His high for the regular season was 17. He's got 13 in this quarter. Burkowski tries to convert the three-point play. Clark Kent.
So wave that kryptonite at that guy. Get him a little weak in the knees.
Worthy for Michael Thompson. Didn't anticipate the pass. 77-64. 19 Laker turnovers, and they lead by 13. Burkowski goes again, not this time. Magic fouled backcourt. Robertson, that's 4. So Bobby Weiss has a decision to make.
Well, you don't have really much choice. As hard as Robertson is playing, you got to leave him in there and go and get as much out of him as you possibly can. The Lakers have still been able to maintain a double-figure lead.
In the quarter. He has 15 of the 19 Laker points.
Every now and then it's your day, and they've turned this third period into Kurt Rambis' day. Rambis gets that ball deflected. Let's see if he can finish this one off right here.
They go to him. No goaltending is called, and there might have been.
That little guy Robertson again at the other end for Walter Berry. So again, Robertson showing why he's so valuable. A block and then a pass to Berry for 2.
4:50 left, 79-66.
Rambis is asking for out. He's tired. His gas tank is empty.
That's 5 on Alvin Robertson. So he may have to come out here. Mike Mitchell is coming back in the game.
Well, they take him out, but again, no one has told him that his team does not have a chance tonight, and he has tried to keep them close as best he can.
Well, you really got to admire him, boy. He's a tough competitor.
Well,
they chant Rambis here, and they've got him posted up.
You know, like all scored now. He wants the ball, they don't give it to him. But James, that's supposed to be for me.
Worthy doesn't want to be forgotten, so he pops one in there. Foul Worthy prior to the basket. Gambled on a steal, didn't get it.
You see what scoring does to a guy? Changes his whole way of life.
Boy, you're going to have a tough time with the player of the game, and I'm not going to help.
That's usually how it goes. When you need your help, where are you?
Well, you're going to have to ask for it. Barry shoots 2, makes the first.
Barry's not supposed to be able to shoot free throws this well, but he's only missed 1 tonight.
You pick the player of the game. I'll show you how to get back to the hotel. Barry makes them up both. Our hotel's only about 100 miles from the Forum. I don't know quite what's going on here.
Good defense by San Antonio to knock that one away. The Lakers will have it back with 14 on the shot clock.
81-68 is our score. Three on the shot clock. Worthy. He has 18. Johnny Dawkins on the attack. Dawkins out of Duke. Barry. Prior to the shot, a foul is called. I think on Michael Thompson.
Worthy.
Oh, Worthy. Excuse me. Rambus out, Green in.
Now you know what Pat Riley told him. Now go get pizza. He has really had a great third period.
Barry has 18 points. Boy, he can score. .83-70 with 3:35 left third quarter. Steve Jones, Skip Carey with you from the Forum in Los Angeles. Game 1 of this series.
They double, and that's going to mean Thompson's open, but he doesn't finish the play, but gets his own rebound 2 times and then knocks it out of bounds.
3:20 remaining. The Spurs can move to within 11. That's the margin by which they trailed at halftime. Mike Mitchell finally gets on track. Good news for the Spurs. His first points of the night. Magic hits the deck. He's all right. And another jump ball will be the result. He's been involved in all of them. He and Barry will jump it in the Lakers offensive zone.
Well, Magic had made a decision at the other end to get into the basket area, committed himself to the air, and then had no place to go with the ball. They're actually very fortunate to get the jump ball situation.
Mitchell with it. Less than 3 minutes left in the quarter. Spurs are hanging around here. They're not out of this game. Michael Cooper about to come to work. Good pass, and underneath Mitchell lays it up and in. Pat Riley doesn't like the way things are going at the moment. We'll be back to the Forum.
Far in this first round of the playoffs, and the Lakers trying to squeeze it. They're down. They're up by 9, trying to get some offense going here in the third period,
which has 2:35 remaining. Scott for 3, and he got it. Scott now with 17. Barry got 2 of them back. He has 21 and 8 in the quarter. Michael Cooper up the floor for the Lakers. 2:10 left. We're in the third period.
Now San Antonio has Mitchell playing out there in the backcourt. That's a tough matchup for him against Cooper, so Cooper should try to take advantage of that as San Antonio rebounds the ball.
They can move to within 8 points.
And at the other end, they've got Mitchell in a post up, and they've got to find him because he can really score as well as Walter Berry. Misses that try.
Cooper out of the pack. Lost by Byron Scott, recovered by James Worthy. Magic rests on the Laker bench along with Kareem and Kurt Rambis, who's been the big gun in this quarter. Green again, nowhere near, but there's Michael Thompson. That's 12 rebound for him off the bench. There's a candidate for your award, Steve.
Or influence.
No, just a candidate. I didn't say you should do it. Worthy gets the hoop. Boy, you're sense. Burkowski off to Neely. 17-footer. Burkowski went 16. Walter Berry again hangs in the air and puts it away. He's a scoring machine. He's got 23.
10 in the period. Berry keeping him within striking distance. A 10-point ball game.
Less than a minute. Well, you see the time remaining in the third quarter. Michael Thompson. Thompson now with 8 points.
When you're the coach that is ahead, you hate for your team to get into that trading basket mentality. You want to build on the lead as they come to Mitchell and get the foul against Cooper.
His first foul of the night.
But I think throughout this series, however long it goes, that's going to be the problem for the Los Angeles Lakers, knowing that they have more weapons and should win the series, that they have to maintain their. But he's looking to get his stroke going, and it's been a struggle for him tonight, and a bigger struggle is when he tries to shut down Michael Cooper with the basketball from the guard slot.
Lakers have to shoot it with 2 seconds left in the period. They have 7 on the shot clock. That is really not the shot they wanted. Dawkins. No, it wouldn't have counted had it gone. The third quarter is history. The Lakers lead by 10 after 3. Will return.
Well, Cooper doing what he does best, in general being a pest out there, now shadowing Johnny Dawkins to start the fourth period of play.
Neely and Mitchell fumbled away a certain layup.
Well, Mike, it's just not your night. When you're right there at the basket and you know that that's when you're going to make 90% of the time. But have you ever known a player to ask out?
Yeah, but I don't want to mention names. Magic with his hook shot. That won't go. And the rebound, Kurt Nimphius.
Well, the Lakers wanted to make a statement with tonight's ball game against this team that they were ready to defend their championship in a big way. They have not been able to get the resounding victory that they want. They have had control of the ball game since the second period, but it has been a struggle, a combination of their own lack of execution and some good play by San Antonio.
90-80 the score. Tough shot by A.C. Green. I didn't think he had a chance to get that in there. He has 10 and becomes the 5th Laker in double figures. The former Detroit performer, Tony Campbell, about to get into the game for Los Angeles. Dawkins. Worthy the rebound. Magic airborne. It won't go, but A.C. Green is fouled. He'll shoot 2.
Well, I think on that last play, Magic wanted Worthy to close one more step. He didn't do so. And so he decided to swoop in and left it short. Worthy will go out of the ball game, replaced by Tony Campbell. And Campbell has been more than a pleasant surprise for the Lakers since they picked him up from the CBA. Really shoots the ball well from the baseline.
He never got it going. At Detroit really didn't have that much of a chance because they have so many other talented forwards.
Well, when he came on board, Kelly Tripucka was their offensive story. And then with the trade, Dantley came in, and Tony Campbell never really got a chance to do what he can do best, which is shoot the ball.
Green makes 1 out of 2. Mitchell picked up his second foul. Nimphius jumps over Green and misses. Rebound by Magic. Burkowski fouls him a couple times. No whistle. Now there's a foul and a 2-shot opportunity.
had the last time. He's got 4 in the period. 12 on the night.
94-80 our score. Our director Skip Ellison says Cicero was the first one to say you can't promote his guy. Look what happened to him. Robertson is fouled. Will shoot 2. Campbell got it. .9:55 left in the game. John Sunvold in. Dawkins goes out. He got a little time coming back from a broken hand. Robertson saddled with 5 fouls. There's his 24th point. Boy, sports can put you on a roller coaster, right? Campbell cut out of the league, and here all of a sudden he is with the defending world champions and playing a role, not just sitting around.
Thompson at the basket. They'll get a goaltend against Walter Berry.
Thompson now with 10. 6 men in double figures for the Lakers.
Tough matchup for Tony Campbell against Robertson. He's going to travel before he gets the shot in the air, so the Lakers will get a turnover with the 14-point advantage.
Atlanta beat Milwaukee by 3. Boston beat New York by 20. Denver beat Seattle by 3 in the other NBA playoff games tonight. This is the last one cooking. The Braves were rained out. Baltimore beat the White Sox 9-0, and the drought is over at 21. Sunvold, nice shot.
If you want to get someone that's got textbook shooting form, copy John Sunvold. When the release is there and he gets himself squared, he's as pure as anybody in the NBA.
Magic to Green. He gets crashed by Neely. Kareem about to come back into the game.
That's kind of a surprise. I thought that we probably had seen the end of Kareem since they had an advantage, and they do have control of the ball game, even though they don't have a big advantage like they'd like at this point. AC Green back on the line. I finally figured out what's going on here in the second half of play. Rambis and Green are supposed to get chances to score to build their confidence for some place.
Can't get into the game. He was to replace AC Green. Frank Burkowski back in there. Robertson. Nice move. He has 27. Tony Campbell at the other end shoots the J and buries it.
Well, that's Campbell's spot. One of them.
He's a fine shooter. Walter Berry. It's Berry and Robertson are just about the attack tonight for the Spurs. Michael Cooper comes out of there with the ball. Magic. AC Green, yes. Bob Weiss wants a timeout. His team has fallen down by 16. We have 7:56 remaining in the game, and we will return to the forum after this. And Sunvold brings it up. Burkowski now gets to contend with Kareem, who knocks it away. It's on the deck, and out of the pack comes Campbell.
Well, Kareem had 4 block shots in that second period. They'll give him a block on that, so they've really had some good last line of defense tonight from Thompson and Kareem with the block shot.
Campbell, not this time. Michael Thompson, yet another rebound. 14 for him. Kareem is crashed. They just keep pounding the ball inside, and at the worst, wind up at the foul line.
It's tough to scramble when your defense is broken down and Kareem is right at the basket. Walter Berry will try to come over the top to make the block. Got a piece of the ball, but the arm as well. Free throws for Kareem.
I think Glenn Anderson was called for the foul, his second of the game. Kareem, one of the two. .7:15 remaining. It's 103-86. Burkowski. He has 13. It's 103-88. 7 minutes remaining in the game. Michael Thompson won't go for it.
Well, we know that the hooks aren't in Thompson's arsenal. He was hoping he'd get something done. Tony Campbell picks up the loose ball foul.
Second personal, second team foul. So the Spurs bring it up. Boy, it's quiet in this place.
On cue, they begin to make noise for you.
For Kurt Rambis, who's about to check back in. Magic comes away with a steal. Whoops. And Cooper throws it away, intended for Magic Johnson. 22 turnovers for the Lakers. Campbell goes out. Michael Thompson goes out. Rambis and Worthy return.
Now the Lakers went to Santa Barbara and spent some time there, about a week there, to try to get themselves in a playoff mentality. And the one thing that they know about tonight, they're not there yet. They haven't had the sharpness and the execution that they'd like, either offensively or defensively, but they do have control of this game.
He has 5 points. Magic against pressure. The pressure dissolves. Kareem against Bukowski. Throws it to Walter Berry, intended for Michael Cooper. 2-on-1 break. Berry takes care of business.
Now, you know, general managers and coaches are all prone sometimes to lose track of time. Bob Bass has been in professional basketball for now over 21 years, and he says that Walter Berry is the best finisher he's ever seen. And Berry gets it done for them, and Magic Johnson comes back with a hoop of his own.
He has not had a good offensive night. He has 14 assists in the game, 9 points. Sunvold.
Berry trying to keep it alive.
Tried to save it and did. Worthy with Cooper. Whoops. Out of the pack comes Alvin Robertson again. He is some player. Sunvold. Good look. Anderson gets it from Robertson.
Well, Anderson knocked that ball away from James Worthy on the break and then got rewarded at the other end with the hammer over the top. So San Antonio continues to hang around, down by 12.
105-93 is our score. Worthy missed. Lakers can't quite polish him off. Robertson is checked by Cooper. Sunvold can't handle the pass. Lakers get it back. That's 21 turnovers for San Antonio, 24 for the Lakers. Los Angeles calls timeout. 4:45 left in the game. Timeout on the floor, and your score, Lakers 105.
Picture perfect play to those binoculars of his as we get a close-up play of Kurt Rambis right over the top, and Rambis had a tremendous third period of play, 15 points, all of them in that period. A picture perfect catch and dunk.
Lakers by 12, and with the ball, San Antonio goes to a trap. Robertson has helped slow down Magic tonight. Is it another Laker turnover? Yes, it is, and a foul on Magic.
Well, Magic Johnson is saying that's better than 2 points at the other end as he got to John Sunvold, but the Lakers turned the ball over again, and that's the area that's allowed San Antonio to hang around 25. Dennis, are you going to have enough numbers for tonight on these turnovers?
25 of them for the world champs.
Berry travels again, but again, you see his ability to get the ball up. Now, that was down by his knees somewhere, and he still got it in after the travel.
Rohan Backfish, our producer tonight. Skip Ellison, our director. Technical director Brad Toberman. Richard Croker and Scott Cockrell, our associate directors, and our studio producer, the zany one, Tim Rockwood. Kareem has 16. We thank all those gentlemen for their good work here in Los Angeles. Sunvold bangs it home. He has 14. 107-96. Time is a factor, though. 3:38 left. Byron Scott. You get the feeling the Lakers can do what they wish.
Well, that's a problem, and I'm sure that Pat Riley would like them to do it and do it real hard and quick and have it done rather than this slow bleeding death for San Antonio. Robertson at the basket for 2 more.
Robertson has 29. Barry has 25. Sunvold has 14. Bukowski 13, and that is virtually it for the Spurs. Scott. Kareem is fouled. Barry. That's his 4th.
Well, they always leave early, and certainly tonight they feel that they've got this one under control. Kareem gets 1 of 2.
I want to thank our stat man tonight, Dennis Mnuchin, as well. He's done a super job for us. Always does out here on the West Coast. 2:46 remaining. 110-100 the score. LA is a great big freeway, and all the folks have put $1 down and headed for their car.
Kareem against Anderson.
Too many weapons, folks. Too many weapons. Spurs have played hard, and they're technically in it, but Sunvold misses. Rambis the rebound. He's fouled by Sunvold.
Now, if you didn't get a chance to get caught up on the Eastern Conference first round of action, take a look at what happened between New York and Boston. And at one time, that was a tight ball game, 75-74 in the third, and then Boston went a little crazy, and they win it going away. Milwaukee gave Atlanta fits all night long, and had they been able to get some of those easy opportunities down, they may have been able to change the results. And Denver was close to losing to Seattle for the first time since 1985, but it was Fat Lever at the buzzer.
Rambis now with 16, his season's high 17. That was your Avia scoreboard, by the way. And Rambis tries to equal his regular season high in this, his very first playoff game.
Anderson out of the ball game, replaced by Mike Mitchell.
2:15, 114-100. Los Angeles will go up 1-0, barring some fantastic fortunes here. Rebound Byron Scott. There was a line in the Los Angeles Times. A quoted a New York, or rather a Washington Post reporter, saying the only way that San Antonio could beat the Lakers would be if the Lakers went on a tour of the Alamo and the walls fell in on Magic. There's a new high for the year for Rambis. Walter Berry.
Barry is going to call timeout. Who do you want me to pass it to? Mike Mitchell goes for a 3, and they've got a foul at the Lakers.
Stay tuned to Superstation TBS for the best entertainment following tonight's game, except for that scoreboard. 1:30 remaining. Dale Schluter, you know Dale, the former NBA player, had a great idea. He said they ought to fire all the stat men. Just hire somebody to keep score. Worthy has 22. 18 assists for the Magic. 118-101. So every home team will have won game 1 of the playoffs prior to the basket. A foul on Kareem. It is his 5th, and that is academic at this point in time. So Bukowski will shoot 2. 1 minute left. Rambis, no foul.
Said if that was the third period, I would have got that call.
And he's probably right. Alvin Robertson.
Oh,
He just never quits. He has 31 in a losing cause. 42 seconds left. Magic. Well, Yogi Berra once said it isn't over till it's over, but he's wrong. This one's over.
You waited all year long to get on Yogi, huh?
He's probably
Mike Mitchell.
Tonight, unless he's reviewing a movie. Mike Mitchell gets the hoop. 120-107. 25 seconds left. Wow.
The Magic will hold the ball as long as he can before they put it in the air. He takes 2 more.
Sunvold up the floor. It's 122-107. With 4 seconds, Robertson for 3. He has 34 to lead all scores.
Told you, nobody told him that they were supposed to lose.
122-110 the final score. The Lakers have taken the first step of what they hope will be a long and prosperous road. Totals in Antonio Spurs. He battled his heart out. 15 out of 23 from the field, 34 points, 5 steals, 5 assists. It wasn't enough, but you can't blame him. And on behalf of Miller Lite, Turner Broadcasting is proud to donate $1,000 to the Multiple Sclerosis Foundation in the name of Alvin Robertson. Is there any way San Antonio can beat Los Angeles, Steve?
Well, there's no way unless you can give them some help, like you didn't give me on the player of the game.
I can't argue with your selection. Our next game tomorrow night, Bob Neal, Rick Barry will have Washington at Detroit. Game 2. Doubleheader Tuesday, Chicago at Cleveland, Denver at Seattle. For Steve Jones and our TBS crew, Skip Carey from the Forum. So long, everybody.